This is the mirror of society. Based on a poem written by Aditya Vikram Gupta, we conducted a social experiment to analyze social patterns at multiple levels.
Ask him, he's the author.
So that's the author. And what we're trying to do over here is basically shoot an image that stands for that poem in Eddie's book. When Eddie and I started discussing the visual for the poem which he wrote, which basically talks about persevering towards an objective reality, I could only think of real people. And that's my grandmom there, for example. And similarly, we managed to get almost 50 people together that day under the pretext of making a music video where they were all just playing themselves.
You put this around you, and there'll be people around you, and you're not being able to.
Well, she knew what was happening. That's my friend Kirti. She's a coder and she can also hula hoop, so I put her in as one of the characters.
And don't hold it like this. It's going to be like this. Come in here. You come. So let this touch him.
It became a really interesting community get together by the end of it. That's Shalini Gupta and Shubhangi Singh, the DP and the camera person.
Is it possible, like what I really wanted was, like a body posture where either you or you lean on him, like say, like, like that.
Oh my god.
You can't do that? Actually, even I can't do that. And this is not like, you're not like in a relationship or whatever, it's just that you're the type of people who are not really finding comfort with anybody else, so you're just trying to get something like that.
So we put together all these 50 odd people and another 15 to 20 in the crew in this one space, and we began to put together the character formation for the image that we are going to release in the book. What we're trying to do is shoot a 5-point panorama with a right wing and a left wing of people, with my grandmother in the center of the room dividing them. That's the right wing, that's my grandmother in the center, if you can spot her, and that's me putting together the left formation of people. Now Jesse, for example, is not really playing himself because he's holding a guitar. So it's the question of, is it Jesse with a guitar or is it Jesse playing a guitarist? And this is around the time when we had finished forming the first layer of people, and it's surprising the amount of people who actually turned up. And there was just so much diversity there. And my grandmom at the center, representing society at its decline, old, weak. And on the other hand, we had the young author, all of 19, and his poem basically had compelled all that you see here. Being somebody who has never clearly understood the definition of society or the concept of it, this was really a revelation in terms of understanding and being with society as a whole, all in one place, with kids and with just so many friends and friends of friends and just random strangers who were all just there on a Sunday, and they were helping me out for a concept that was as vague as my understanding of society. Now what we're doing here is basically putting together a visual device that I wanted to use in the image, which is this ribbon that goes across all these people, and it stands for the fabric of society that binds us all together, our responsibilities, our rights, and so on and so forth. And it goes across all these people in some way or the other and connects all of them to my grandmother at the center, who is representing society. Yes, this is more or less it. This is with everybody in the positions, and we're just about adding the final details to our frame, and it was really going to be difficult here onwards because we had to maintain all these people to almost stay still when we were going to take the shot. because it was a 5-point panorama and we could not have any people moving while we took the final shot. And it was really hot with the film lights inside a small space, but it was really wonderful how everybody cooperated so well, and I wish society is as I see it here.
Yeah, it was also right.
We're about to go and take the first shot of the day, almost after 3 to 4 hours of setting it up. And this is the reflection of the mirror of society, which is the visual concept of this poem. And even though what you see here is my perception of society, what I really understood while doing this project and this image was that society is what you make out of it. And this is what we made, and it was really a wonderful experience. All through it was cool and composed, and it was just not as chaotic as society seems to be.